Hi guys, welcome again to our YouTube channel Maxi Service. In last session we have discussed free tier account creation in Azure and AWS. We also discussed some differences between AWS and Azure and also some key points need to consider while creation of free tier account. On the completion of free time or credit expired as with Azure, we also need to upgrade account with some option, otherwise we will be charged as normal. What are Azure certifications? Azure certification provide cloud professional with an industry recognized certification that demonstrate a person's expertise in a specific skill set. Microsoft offers Azure certification that are tailored to industry defined roles, which means that it's easy for professionals to choose certifications that map directly onto a specific type of IT or cloud career. These certifications are available at different levels that reflect your years of experience. Azure certifications are a way to demonstrate and validate your knowledge of specialized cloud roles. Despite this, there are numerous Azure certifications available, and you may be unsure which certification is the best fit for your need. As a result, we are on this channel makes the service to covering everything about the Azure certification learning path that you need to know in order to choose the best certification for your need. Let's discuss little bit more about certifications. Azure certifications are essential while seeking a career in the cloud computing industry. Microsoft now has 13 Azure certifications classified into three levels: fundamental, associate, and expert. These exams are to validate your expertise in the Azure cloud and purely focus on developing knowledge and skills related to current market jobs. Let's discuss more about certification levels. Azure Microsoft has arranged its certification into four different levels, right? From beginners to expert. All the certification provided by Microsoft comes under these Azure certification path level: fundamental, associate, expert, and specialty. Let's discuss a little bit in more detail. A brief introduction I am giving you, like fundamental certification. Fundamental certification is for beginners who have started their journey into learning cloud concepts. Also, people with non-technical background can start their journey in the cloud with these certification. Associate certification: if you're already familiar with Azure, you are good to go to get these certification listed in your resume. Ooh. And expert certification: with prior experience, deep understanding, and associate level knowledge in Azure, you can get an expert certification. Mean you must have associate and basic knowledge to get expert certification. Specialty certification: specialty certification currently available for a few roles like Azure for SAP workloads and Azure for Internet of Things developer specialty. Okay, let's start a discussion. Which certification cover which domains? I mean, we will be having a diagrams apart from a chart where I will be showing you how much percent domains is covering in which certification. So let's start. Domain covered in Azure fundamentals. Actually, this certification, as name suggests, fundamentals must have every person. His domain is AI itself, data or other things, because it's a basic. I recommend this certification to be done by everyone which need to be a cloud architect and specialist or anything, uh, any role he or she want to uh, avail. Domains covered in this certifications are describe cloud concepts. You see that the cloud concept must be mandatory for every certifications. Describe Azure architecture and services. You must know how the services and tools are available on cloud and how they are connected and communicate. And also describe Azure management and governance. So AZ 900 covered these domains. So let's discuss next one. Okay, next is AI 900 exam, which is equivalent to Azure Fundamentals exam. As I said that I would recommend Azure Fundamentals. Whatever exams you are going to take or we are going to prepare or whatever role you are going to avail and whatever certification you are going to do. So in this certificate, we will describe artificial intelligence workload and considerations. I mean some key features we will be discussing of artificial intelligence, which is 20 to 25%. We will also describe the fundamental principles of machine learning. Yeah, definitely, this is a fundamental certificate, and on Azure, what is workload of fundamental principles we will also discuss. We will also describe the features of computer vision workload on. Great, this features will be also available when we will start this certification session, which is 15 to 20%. We will also describe the feature of natural language processing NLP workload on Azure. So this is 25 to 30%. Okay, so let's move next certificate. So in fundamental, third category is about data certification, Azure data, where we will be discussing data concepts, which is 25 to 30%. Identify consideration of relational and non-relational data. Okay, and also we will describe the analytics workload on Azure. So this is pure certification related to Azure data, relational and non-relational, where we will be doing some analysis on basic data. So okay, move to the next. Now we moved on associate, where we will be discussing a lot of because now we will be having basic concept and knowledge of cloud and in AZ 104 exam, we will be discussing manage Azure identities and governance. I mean, how to manage identities of Azure and how to uh, governance. Okay, how to implement and manage storage provided by Azure, and also deploy and manage Azure computer resources as well, uh, configure and manage virtual networking, monitor and backup Azure resources. So in this certification, we have a lot of more to discuss and learn when we will start AZ 104. Okay, next we have domain covered in Azure developer, right? If you want to be developer on Azure cloud, then this certification is suitable for you, which is AZ204. In this certification, we will cover domain like develop Azure computer solutions, develop for Azure storage, implement Azure security, monitor, troubleshoot, and optimize Azure solutions, connect to and consume Azure services and third party services. So I'm not discussing weightage to just save time because it is also available in chart and you can see as well. Next is DP 100. Uh, this is Azure Data Scientist. Uh, the data scientist lovers can do this certification, which is DP 100. We will be covering in this design and prepare machine learning solution, uh, explore data and train models, prepare models for deployment, deploy and retain a model. Great. These are very great practical examples we will be covering in this certification. So let's move to the next. Okay, as previous DP 100 was for AI, and this again, those who have done fundamentals in data, and this is associate available for them. Okay, this is design and implement data storage, develop data processing, secure, monitor, and optimize data storage and data processing. So these are very good challenges we will be practically uh, we will do practically and also with some use cases in next sessions. So please move to the next. Now we have DP 300, which is for administrator lover who wants to do administration on relational and non-relational databases. The domains covered in this certifications are plan and implement data platform resources, implement a secure environment, monitor, configure and optimize database resources as well, configure and manage automation of tasks, very good, plan and configure high availability and disaster recovery, right. In case of high availability or disaster recovery environment, we will be doing some practical example in this certification. So next is 300, which is business intelligence data analyst provided by Microsoft Power BI. Domains are prepare the data, model the data, visualize and analyze the data, deploy and maintain assets. Actually, this certification is for those who are business lovers and do some analysis on the base of some already provided data. So you can first prepare data and train that data as a model, and then you can present in graphs and different shapes. I mean, you can visualize that data. Okay, so next is for security lover who want to be a security engineer at cloud. It's this certification is for those AZ 500. Okay, domains covered in this certificate: manage identity and access, where you need to provide create groups, create user, and then you can assign some roles. Secure networking, where you have to secure some IP, whitelisting, blacklisting, and also secure some DMZ and other resources. You can implement firewall, you have to do some routing, a lot of things. Okay, secure computing, storage, and databases as well, manage security operations. So next is AZ 303. Okay, this certification is about certified solution architect. It's very great certification, and every cloud architect must earn this certification, which is AZ 303. Domains covered in this certification: design, identity, governance, and monitoring solutions. This certification is actually providing some solution designing on the given requirement. You have to design and provide some solutions. Design data storage solutions, design business continuity solutions, design infrastructure solutions. So let's next is, I believe, last, and which is AZ 400 exam. This is actually Azure DevOps Engineer. It's a very good certification, but definitely to earn this, you must have some basics and associate certification. And in this certification, we will be covering configuring processes and communications, like some doing containerizations, Kubernetes, and creating some instances and connecting those instances and creating managing communication between those instances. Design and implement source control, right? Design and implement build and release pipeline like CI/CD, and as we have Terraform open source for different cloud platforms. Develop a secure and compliance plan. Okay, implement an instrumentation strategy. Okay, so this is last certification provided at uh, Azure Cloud, and uh, last also we have a specialty, and we will cover also in later stage. Okay, guys, we have discussed all the certification provided by Azure Cloud platform, and definitely from next session we will be discussing every certification with some use cases discussion, and then we will be covering that use case in practical examples as we did for AWS Cloud Practitioner. So be prepared and ready. We are going to do a lot and practically. Please create your free tier account so that you uh, can be available to do some practical example by yourself, and we can ask some queries and question, and then you can raise some concern with me. Okay, so see you soon on next session. Thank you.